Hello, welcome back to my channel, A Blessed Budget. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you're notified that I am budgeting. Before I get started, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back to budget with me and support me during this financial journey as I navigate through how to make my money stretch through the month. And to all of my viewers, I hope after this video you will consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today with me in this budget with me. I really do appreciate it. And thank you to all of my new subscribers for subscribing. And I really do appreciate you guys' support. Welcome to the crew. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at September. And this year is almost over, and I cannot believe it. And it is near the end. So we are going to be closing out the week, and we're going to be setting up a new week for September. I know my calendar spread looks very, very busy, but it's really not. It's just a whole bunch of stickers I have, and I just want to use them and make use of them. So this is how I made use of all my stickers. I do have millions more. So we are going to be looking at our week and setting up the new one. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Okay, so we are looking at September's paycheck budget tracker, and this budget tracker ran from September 10th through the 16th. So I did not close out the budget yet, so we're going to go ahead and get this done. So we're going to go ahead and start with the income section. Now the income section is about to get a little busy, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the income section. I do write at a slant. I am right-handed, so okay. With we have a source number 3 came in. We did not budget for source 3. Source 3 came in at $385. Rollover number 1, we budgeted $136, but actually that came in at $408.84. Rollover number 2 was $691.25. I did have to go ahead and pull from my emergency, and I did pull 700, but I did split the 700 between account number 1, and that split came from 428. So from 700 I took 428, and then the rest I put in there to make that 408.84. And then we had source number 4 come in. That was not budgeted, but I did receive $2,023.40. And we did have another source number 4 come in. That was not budgeted as well. That is $53. And then we had another source 4 come in at 4 cents. So, like I said, week number 2 has a lot going on this week, so I am going to add up this and get our income total for week 2 of September. Okay, so we did get an income total of $3,989.53 for week number 2. Okay, so the bills that got covered this week is our car insurance, and that came out at $226.16. The lights came out at $100. Green light did not come out. Target came out at 30. Best Buy did come out at 30. Discover came out at 30. Cardinal came out at $10.91. My Portion came out at $167. The phone bill came out at $160.11, and that's because we switched over to Mint Mobile, and I don't have a phone bill until December, so kudos to me. I'm so excited. I was paying the same amount for phone service for 1 month. I could have paid for 3 months. So that's what we did. So we are now a Mint Mobile family, and we're going to be checking out their service and making sure, just compare and that's why you guys see Amazon Prime, because I am no longer with Metro, and Metro was supplying my Amazon Prime. So I went ahead and got my own Amazon Prime. Now I am paying for it. So we did not budget for Amazon Prime, and that came out at $108, and that was the free week trial they give you for 99¢. Netflix, we did resubscribe to Netflix. That came out on the 14th, and we did not budget for us to resubscribe to Netflix, and that was $6.99. And we did subscribe. We have a new monthly subscription on the list. We never had this before. It is Disney Plus. That is due on the 14th, and I did not budget for that because I did not know we're going to be subscribing to all these monthly subscriptions. And that is $1.99, and that's $1.99 for 3 months, and in December or January it's going to go to $7.99. That's if we keep it that long, which I don't think we will. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and add up all these bills and see what our bill total comes to.
Talking the things that you say, where they make you feel alright. And I catch a vibe anytime that I look in your face. Tell me why you look so fine. Baby girl, I see you. Wanna ride you like a bicycle. And you they blow my mind from my mind ago. And I don't go lie, you light up my life. And when she tell me my love is your love, baby, she don't want the Gucci body Fendi, cause she give me butterflies in my...
Okay, so for our bill total this week, we got $764.24. So we're going to go ahead and take our income total at $3,989.53. We're going to subtract our bill total at $764.24. That gives us a leftover at $3,225.29. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down here to our week 2 envelopes. Okay, so we had a leftover of $3,225.29. Okay, so for week 2, our gas total was... Okay, so for gas for week 2, we actually spent $100.62. For school, we did not spend in school this week. Miscellaneous, we did not budget for miscellaneous, but we spent $30.38. Household, we did not budget for this week. We spent $51.91. Food out was not budgeted for either this week, but we spent $22.84. So when I added our envelope total, it came up to $205.75. And when I subtracted $205.75 from $3,225.29, that gives us a leftover of $54. Okay, so I am going to bring that number up here. So we did not budget nothing to come over here. So that was 0. We actually had $3,019.54. We went ahead and replenished our emergency, and I did deposit $1,000. So our sinking total this week was $1,000. So when we subtracted 1,000 from $3,019.54, we got a leftover of $2,019.54. We did go ahead and bring this down, $2,019.54. We went ahead and paid some extra debt. So the first debt that we paid was Discover, and that balance was $196.18. So that card is now at 0. Target balance was $106.40, and this card is now at 0. Best Buy, I did make a payment to Best Buy, but it did not come out this week, so that's going to be at 0. And then Klarna's balance was $21.83. So in extra debt we spent this week was $384. Nope. Extra debt total this week was $324.41. And that gave us a leftover of $1,695.13. So I am going to go ahead and bring that down here, $1,695.13. For rollover, we are going to just do 2 rollovers and not 3. Okay, so for rollover number 1, we have 460, 10, and for rollover number 2, we have $1,235.03. So that gives us a savings total of $1,695.13 with 0 left over. Whew, you guys, this budget almost got me. The only thing that didn't come out was the Best Buy, and that's why my numbers was thrown off, because I did budget for Best Buy to come out this week, and this payment was over $200 something. So that's why it took me a little longer to close it out, because I was looking for that payment, but it didn't post yet, but I did pay it. So this is the closeout for week 2. Now we're going to go ahead and set up for week 3. Okay, so we are looking at September's Paycheck budget tracker, and this runs from September 17th through September 23rd. Okay, so the income that I am expecting to receive is rollover number 1 and rollover number 2. We are budgeting $460.10 for rollover number 1. And we are budgeting for rollover number 2, $1,235.03. Okay, let's erase that more. Okay, so our income total for week 3, which is week 3 for me. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add up our income for week 3. So we have $460.10 plus $121,235.03. Okay, that gives us an income total of $1,695.13. Okay, so the bills that we have to cover for week 3, and week 3 is the last week for me in bills, but I do have variable expenses that we're going to be needing to cover for week 4. So we'll talk about that at a different time. So for week 3 bills, that is Apple Care, and this is an automatic payment due on the 17th. Apple storage, automatic payment due on the 19th. Half of the car note is due on the 20th. Okay, Ford due on the 20th as well. Green light is due, and that is due on the 16th, and this is an automatic payment. Renter's insurance is due on the 25th. It is an automatic payment, but I went in manually to pay that. Okay, so we went ahead and wrote down all of our bills. Now we're going to go ahead and budget for all the bills that we have for week 3. And like I stated previously, this is the last week worth of bills for me. Even though my renter's insurance is due on the 25th, I am going to go ahead and pay that within this week, so I won't have any bills for the last week in September. Only variable expenses. So for Apple Care, we are budgeting $13.49. Apple Storage, we're budgeting $2.99. Half of the car note, we're budgeting $160. The Ford, we're budgeting $274.37. And for green light, it did not come out last week, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the budget for this week, just in case if it clears. If it don't, it don't. If it do, it do. It's already there. And then for the renter's insurance, like I stated, it's due next week, but I am going to go in manually to pay this bill at $23.24. Don't be surprised if you guys come back next week and see Amazon listed here. Not Amazon, Pandora. Because I did resubscribe to Pandora, but it hasn't cleared yet, so I'm not even going to worry about it. It's only $6, so it's not going to put a huge dent in our budget this week. So for our bill total this week, we have
Rip me out the plastic, I've been acting brand new. Bitches acting like they running shit they really ran through. I'd spend that 500 before I ever trap you. They thought I was gonna fall off, I hate to bring you bad news. Throw so many racks, a bitch can't even see the flow. From Atlanta to LA, the only...
Okay, so as you all can see, we did get a bill total of $479.08. So when I take my $1,695.13 and I subtract 47908. That gives us a leftover of $1,216.05. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at our variable expenses for this week. We do have some things going on this week that I would like to budget for. So let's go ahead and jump right into our envelopes for week 3. So for gas, okay, gas. First, let's write down gas. Okay, gas. Here we go. I have a bone to pick with the gas in Southern California. I live in Southern California. As you all know, California is an expensive state. So as far as expenses go, things rise every day. It seems like prices, you gotta pay for California state, federal, local, county, your mom and your daddy taxes. Everybody taxes gotta get paid when you purchase something. So gas in our area is like $6. I'm gonna round it up to $6. $5.83 a gallon, $5.74 a gallon. That's $6 to me. So I rounded up to $6 a gallon. I do live in Southern California again, and it's so much. So for this week, I do have some running around to do, and I do want to bump my budget back up to $60 a week because I haven't had my budget, my gas budget at $60 in a long time. The max I've done was $50, but I see that the gas has went up, so I am going to go ahead and be prepared for that. And I am going to budget $60 for gas this week. School, I do have some expenses coming out for school, and I'm going to be budgeting them expenses to be $55.43. This includes parking and book rentals. I rented 2 books, and that's the price. And we're going to go ahead and budget for food out this week. I do have my own cook days, and I don't know what I'm cooking, so we're going to go ahead and do $40 for food out for one day. That should be good. And we are going to go ahead and do some household shopping, and I'm going to budget that at $70. This household stuff consists of over-the-counter medications that I am going to be buying. It is getting that time. Winter is coming, and you know, sickness come with winter, and I want to be prepared for all the coughs, the colds, the runny noses, congested chest, whatever, Vicks vapor rubs. I want to go buy some Theraflu, just things the household's going to need, like cough drops. We're kind of like coughing a little bit, so I don't want that to sneak up on us this winter, and I don't want to be trying to go out into the winter storms or rains and to try to get medication. So I am going to be stocking up on things for the winter time, and my budget is $70. Yes, and I do need to do some other things too, but we're going to go ahead and discuss that at a different time. Okay, so the budget for our envelopes this week comes to so our envelope total is $225.43. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take our leftover. We're going to go ahead and do $1,216.05. We're going to subtract 22543. That gives us a leftover of $990.62. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring that up here to our extra debt at $990.62. The only extra debt that we had that did not come out last week was Best Buy. And I did pay this whole credit card off, and that balance was $223.82. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. Oops, I don't know why I cleared that. We're going to subtract 2238. that gives us a leftover of $766.80. 766.80. Rollover number 1, rollover number 2. Okay, so I went ahead and did the math already for my extra savings. We are going to be rolling over a negative number, and I am budgeting that because I do have money transferring from these two accounts. So when we come back next week to see the actual, these numbers will be different. But I am going to go ahead and budget the negative number that I did get, and that is negative $18.98, which isn't bad of a negative number in that account. Like I said, I do have money transferring. It takes like, what, 3 days or something like that, so it won't be negative when we come back here. And then for rollover number 2, we have $795.78. And like I said, this number is going to be different as well because I do have money transferring from one account to the other. So our extra savings is $766.80 with 0 left over. Okay, so this is a look at week 3's paycheck budget tracker for the week of September. Week 3, and like I stated earlier in the video, the months are flying by. Look at all these tabs we've been through all these tabs, and we're almost to the end. So I would like to thank you all so much for joining me today in this budget with me. I really do appreciate it. And if you stayed until now, I want to go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek of October. I just been working in my book, and I'm like, OMG, these stickers is going to be all over these calendars. So I want to go ahead and show you guys a sneak peek of October's budget calendar. And here it is. So this is October's monthly calendar spread, you guys. I really enjoy all the stickers on it, even though it looks very busy, but it's related to the season, and it's just so pretty. I cannot wait until next year. I am going to be budgeting with the same book, and I am going to be decorating my calendars like this from now on. I'm going to go ahead and use up all the stickers that I have and just decorate it and see where the stickers fit. This is how I decorate my calendar spread. I am going to start just using all my stickers and putting them everywhere and seeing how they fall. So this is a sneak peek. If you guys made it this far, thank you guys so much for staying tuned. And I did go ahead and mark off my payday, and this is Columbia's Day, and you know, just related to October. I want to thank you all again so much for joining me today in this budget with me and staying tuned for the sneak peek of October. And I know until next time, you guys take care. Bye bye.